We're glad you're still with us. We are now going straight into our business update, and the topic this morning is building resilience in business management. That is very interesting. For those out there who want to be better at doing business, what models are you adopting? What kind of processes are you putting in place to ensure that productivity is attained and bottom lines reached? Let me just give you a preamble before I introduce my guest, who will be helping us understand what is in store for those, especially in light of an upcoming symposium on the same. The Funke Felix Adejumo Foundation and high performance coach at FFA, that's a Matrix Centre, a total life management coaching firm, is helping individuals and corporations unlock their innate potential. Now, for Dr. Funke, she's a female enthusiast and a philanthropist. Her foundation is dedicated to making worldwide impact, with a special call to restoring dignity to womanhood and equipping women from all over the world. Heart Ministries International has invited Dr. Funke to the country to a high-level business and leadership symposium that is scheduled for tomorrow at the Hotel Africana and Serena Hotel, respectively. NTV is on board, and you can be rest assured what will be discussed there and shared will of course be broadcast. Now we're joined by Immaculate Mukuye, who is one of the officials from the organization that is hosting Dr. Funke, for a bit of perspective on what is going to be shared and what it means to build resilience in business management. A very warm welcome to the program.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
What is the Business and Leadership Symposium all about?
Well, the symposium is about bringing people in the business community, leaders in their right, CEOs, managers, coming together to learn. You can't learn enough to be able to learn and to unlearn and relearn, and to be exposed to a person who has walked this journey. Dr. Funke is a business person in her right. That's right. And she's a high life management coach, yes. So she will be able to coach these business leaders, and we are hoping that there will be an impact at the end of the day when they are done, to go back and apply what they have learned.
Okay.
Yes.
I would love to know a little bit more about Dr. Funke Felix Adejumo and the foundation. But before that, what is the Heart Ministries International all about?
It's actually Christ Heart Ministries International.
Christ Heart Ministries International.
Christ Heart Ministries International.
Yeah, that is the one that has invited Dr.
We are
Funke.
hosting Dr.
You're hosting
Funke.
Dr. Funke.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's a Christian organization, and it desires to see a generational impact. Yes, because statistics have it, 75% of Ugandans are below the age of 30.
Ah, very youthful indeed.
Yes, very youthful. So it's a very youthful organization. It is church-based. Yes, and it just wants to see a generation grow. A generation grow. That's why it's bringing a person of high caliber, high level of that stature to be able to teach, to be able to give insights on the house. In our generations, the house are not known.
Okay.
We are sure where we want to go. We are sure we want to be business leaders, but we don't know the house. We don't. Yes, and Dr. Funke is bringing the house to us. So pretty much that's Christ Heart Ministries. It is led by Bishop Isaac Ambuga and Reverend Deborah Ambuga. Yes, it's based in Mukono with more than 20 branches.
20 branches. Yes, so with regard to Dr. Funke and the Funke Felix Adejumo Foundation, this sounds very Nigerian.
Yes.
Yeah, so what is the scope of her works and influence?
She's a renowned international speaker. She is renowned, and she has gone all over the world, in the US, Europe, name it. And we have actually people coming from Nigeria to be able to see her. She's sought out for. They've not been able to see her in Nigeria. So they are here. We have people coming in from Cameroon to USA. Yeah, from USA. And she brings so much on board. She has her own businesses. So she's speaking from a place of experience. It's not that she's a coach who hasn't tried it. She has tried it at the different businesses that she has. So that's why we are bringing a person of such caliber to us. Yes.
So this is slated to be a 2-event series. There is a leadership and business expo. Where is the leadership expo? Where is the business expo?
It's a two-in-one event.
Two-in-one event.
Two-in-one. Yeah, we have one at Africana.
What is at Africana?
It's a conference. It's a day conference starting from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Then we have a dinner in the evening, the same day, Saturday, tomorrow. And starting from 5 p.m. onwards.
Okay.
Yes, so they'll be able to tackle business, leadership, marriage, children, yes, anything, total life issues,
yeah.
yes.
Basically, you'll be talking to people like Chris Higenyi,
yes,
how to manage things, especially when the economy is acting up.
That's right.
Okay, there's a lot of stress. Yeah, so when it comes to the attendance,
yes,
how do I get on board? Is there a payment to be able to get on board? Just take us through that.
Okay. This is a paid-for conference and symposium, so all people are welcome, women and men. Yes, and we have a platform through FlexiPay. You just dial *291#. Okay. *291#, and you'll be able to get your ticket. We have 4 tickets for the day conference at Africana, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. There's 50,000 ordinary. Then we have VIP at 150,000. Okay. Yes. Then the dinner later on in the evening at Serena Hotel, we have 250,000 per person, and then a table of 2.3 million. Yes. So those are we're expecting. Any female, male, yes, any leader.
They are. Earlier in the program, allow me just go back to that story a little bit. In these papers today, there is something about government losing billions due to persistent gender gaps. The Equal Opportunities Commission saying resources allocated towards gender and equity interventions have been reducing, which is difficult for women businesses to get support. Now, a woman in business must be looking at this and saying, hey, that is the kind of information and intervention that I need from the likes of Dr. Funke. And what I see here is a special call to restoring dignity to womanhood and equipping women from all over the world. Tell us more about this special attention to women.
Women have their issues, their underlying issues. They feel marginalized. They feel limited for some reason by society. It could be the laws from where they've grown up from.
That's right.
And there is a need to be able to empower these women, to restore that dignity to them. I'll tell you, I don't think we are all here to just pass time and to have statistics to be numbered that a one immaculate was once here on what. There is an innate potential in everyone, and it must be maximized.
That's right.
It must be maximized, and that's what Dr. Funke brings onto the table. She will be able to show them how they can maximize their potential so that they live a life of fulfillment, so that their businesses can grow. Yes.
All right. That is something that, of course, should be very interesting, and one that you ought to look out for, especially when it comes to receiving such advice, such insight from people who have done it all, people who know how to navigate many of the obstacles that women face in business. I'll ask you, as we enter the final bend of the discussion, to give us your last words and anything else that you would like to reiterate, especially with regard to the modalities of how to access the conference and the expo tomorrow.
Thank you. This is an opportunity for the business community to come and learn. There is so much that you can learn. The business community, the leaders, you could be a manager at your workstation, whatever you are. This is an opportunity for you. You can't miss it. This is a renowned world speaker. People are coming from her own country to come and listen to her. And maybe to reiterate, it's *291#. *291#. And it's a 2-in-1 event. The day conference at Hotel Africana and the dinner at Serena Hotel.
All right, Immaculate Mukuye, many thanks for the insight.
Thank you.
And of course, just a reminder that Dr. Funke Adejumo is the president of the Funke Felix Adejumo Foundation, a high-performance coach in what is described as the FFA Matrix Centre, a total life management coaching firm that helps individuals and corporations unlock their innate potential. I would love to unlock mine. I don't know whether there is a ticket exclusively for the likes of me, but anyway, it is
Speak
something
to me
that,
nicely.
oh, okay. It is something we can explore, no doubt. How to learn to be resilient in business management is something that we can all, of course, be able to take on. That will do it for Business Update, but the program continues. In our Kickstarter, we shall be looking at dancehall, from slave ship to the ghetto. Influence of dancehall music in the ghetto and how that is transforming talents across the country. You stay with us, you'll be enjoying